Austin Langman, and welcome to the next Austin weekend. Coming over here right now is Dad, and we are here to review Sanjay and Craig that airs on Nickelodeon.
How long has it been on?
It's been on for a couple of years, just like Breadwinners.
It's been on for a couple of years now.
And
when it first came out, it had a lot of promise. I thought it was a little different. It might be pretty good, but
it turned out
it
to
got
be
old quick. It got old fast.
Okay, let's just tell them about the show. The show's about a boy and his snake, who's his best friend.
I guess it's his pet snake.
Sanjay is the guy. Sanjay, who's the boy, and Craig, who's the snake. And they go.
Who wears the shirt?
Yeah. Then they go on this adventures and stuff. That's basically what the show is.
Yeah.
And it does a poor job at doing that.
Yeah, it's scattered and splattered. Of course, just like most shows that aren't really all that good, they depend on getting most of their humor from
fart jokes
and nastiness and spit and slobbers and snot and adult diapers and farts and just anything that you can throw to try to get a cheap laugh out of. But it gets old pretty quick.
The plot's just like Norm of the North, make no sense.
No, there's really not much of a plot in it. It's sort of like if you guys ever know much about Beavis and Butthead, it's got like a Beavis and Butthead feel to it, with a mixture of regular show and maybe a little bit of Ren and Stimpy
with its background design.
And its
grossness.
Yeah, and its grossness comes from that. Yeah, and it honestly takes all the bad stuff from those three shows, because those three shows have got some decent good stuff in their own, but this show like takes all the bad stuff from them and makes one show out of all the bad stuff.
It's like taking three shows that are memorable and putting them into one, taking all the good stuff out of it, and just squashing it into one show.
Yeah, the show comes on and then the show goes off. I mean, that's about all there is to it.
The characters are unlikable.
Yeah.
Especially that weird guy with the split hair. His hair was completely split in the middle. His shaved.
Yeah, he's like the neighbor or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was hard to understand.
Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of episodes of it. I probably watched less than 10 episodes, but honestly, I didn't want to watch any more than that. So.
Me too. The animation is actually better than the other three.
Yeah.
But by a small margin.
Yeah. It's not as completely horrible as Breadwinners or...
No.
Or...
Stink Bomb of the North.
What was that other show? The
Pig Goat Banana
Pig Goat Banana Cricket was just completely horrible. But I mean, but it's still not good. I still don't think it's got any kind of staying power. I'll say it'll bomb out pretty quick, and again, just
it's one of those shows that just sticks around for probably 3 or 4 years and just dies off.
And then 10 years now, you forget it was even made.
Yeah.
It's just bad. Yeah.
Just like we consider Pig Goat Banana Cricket, Breadwinners, and Sanjay and Craig to be the deadly three.
They're the three that you really don't need to be watching. They're pretty crappy. Bad and bad.
The backgrounds are iffy too. The animation isn't all terrible. It has some highlights, like the character designs are iffy at best.
Like I said, it's not horrible. It's just not good. It's almost horrible. It's not really good at all. But like I said, it's got some good designs.
The thing that kills it's the backgrounds. The backgrounds are not good.
I don't like the story. I don't like every other thing. I know we watched 3 episodes in a row where there was spit involved, and everybody was spitting and slobbering and snobbing.
I was about to puke.
And it was just, and then the diapers and the farting and everything. It was just, yeah. It's just
That's pointless.
It's not my brand of
comedy. It's not
Comedy,
mine
no.
either.
Again, if you were a 3 or 4-year-old, you might think that
That's the
farts
best
and
thing
the
in the
diapers and the thing
world.
is the funniest thing in the world. But if you once you get older and
You'll have brain
intelligence,
cells. You'll have brain cells, and you can tell what is good comedy and what is bad comedy.
and that's
And one of the worst
comedy.
one of the worst things you could possibly sit through is a terrible comedy. You'll be sitting there just thinking,
why?
What?
Why? Why?
Makes me want to choke those two.
Yeah.
They're so dumb.
Like I said, parts of it, I mean, you can, if you want, the shows are not half-an-hour shows, they're 15 minutes.
They're like 11
shows.
minutes.
So, you know, in the 15-minute show, you might find 2 minutes that's okay, and the other 9 minutes is just
dreadful.
Dreadful, yeah. So, it's not completely horrible, but it's not good at all, and it's not got any staying power. It does not get the...
It gets the Austin Weekend Experiment seal of suck.
It does, yeah. It's not going to last that long. Boom. Like I said, if you want to stick a 3-year-old in front of it.
With a big thud at the end.
Yeah. But I really don't think it's going to last at all. You want to go ahead and do a rating on this one? It sort of sucks, but... Anything else you want to say about it before we rate it?
I have to tell you, there was a bad sign before this show got on the air on Nickelodeon. The people who made this came straight out of Fox.
Well, I said it looks like they stole things from 3 or 4 older shows and tried to make a show out of it. Again, that's what the Pig Goat Banana Cricket did too. It's like they stole the old stuff and tried to
instead of stealing just Nickelodeon, at least they tried to have some variety.
Yeah, it still wasn't good.
But it's just crap.
All right.
And let me say this with me: the show is terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. All right, we'll do the same rating on it. We'll do a 1 through 10 rating. 1 being the worst thing ever made.
We can't use a commode because we already used that for Pig Goat Banana Cricket.
Yeah. Everything was a fart or a slobber or...
Can we use chicken wings?
Yeah, now that is what they eat all the time is chicken wings. So we can give chicken wings, yeah.
How many chicken wings do we give this piece of garbage?
1 is horrible, 10's the best thing ever made. How many chicken wings do you give Sanjay and Craig?
At least the animation was watchable compared to the other 2.
Yeah.
I have a hard time trying to think of the rating, so I'm going to let you start.
Yeah, like I said, the other ones I were given 2s and 2.5s. This one's probably a 3.5. Maybe
It's
3.
the most tolerable of the
It's
bunch,
the most
but
tolerable of the 3 horribles. Yeah, of the 3 worst ones we've watched so far.
But it's still bad.
But it's
don't watch it.
It's still not watchable. It's still not something I would waste my time watching. No.
Oh my goodness, I'm probably going to need a second.
I wouldn't have watched more than the first show if it wasn't for we just needed to watch it a bunch of it to rate it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have watched more than the first one. The first one was bad enough to me. What are you?
Just
Out
unbelievable.
of 1 through 10 wings, how many wings do you give it? I gave it 3.5. How many do you give it?
On the edge of 2.9 and 3.
So you're 3 wings out of 10.
3 wings out of 10.
Yeah, again, it's not the worst thing ever made, but it's definitely not good.
It's definitely one of the worst things we've reviewed this year.
Okay, now next, what are we doing next? We're going to review
Uncle Grandpa
Uncle Grandpa
on Cartoon Network.
On Cartoon Network. So we'll watch it.
Please, somebody help us.
Yeah. So we'll watch it and give you a good rating on it. Hopefully we'll get it out tomorrow.
And the next week, we got a special guest.
Next weekend, we are going to watch the brand new Zootopia movie.
Straight from Disney.
Straight from it. It is getting some preliminary fantastic reviews.
From other people, not us.
Yeah, from the people who watch it before they even come out. So it's getting some good vibe. We're going to go watch it next weekend. And then after that... we will be doing... You want to go ahead and tell them what we're doing?
Wait, before we do that, the second Otter Squad is in production.
Oh yes, the second Otter Squad is fully written and drawn, and it is in production right now. And hopefully within 3 or 4 days, the
We will have
second
it out.
episode and it is a new, improved design and coloring and everything. So
Got new technology.
So that should be out. Check out the new Otter Squad. That'll be coming out. And then again next weekend we will be doing our Austin Weekend experiment review live
From the volunteer.
live from Rocky Top Insider Studios. So if you're a Tennessee Vol fan, go Vols. Go Vols. We'll be doing reviewing Zootopia live. Not live, but we'll be.
But not live, not straight from the camera. That would be a little.
Yeah, but we are going to be reviewing from Rocky Top Insider Studios with special guests
Eric Ainge.
So Vol for life, former Tennessee
starting former Tennessee starting quarterback.
The last quarterback to beat Florida.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, so be sure to check out the review of Zootopia. And other than that,
that's the last things we have to say.
That's good, yeah. So
let's prepare for the worst.
Oh yeah. And the best. Oh yeah. But you never know. All right, we're good.
And then see ya next week.